Most restaurant pros think the only way to get results is to be in the middle of everything: the kitchen, the bar, the schedule, the ordering, every single decision. But here's the hard truth. The more you insert yourself, the less your team grows. The less your team grows, the more your restaurant depends on you. Welcome to my Restaurant Leadership and Mindset series, where we talk about the shifts that separate chaos from control and leadership from survival. Hey, the Restaurant Pro. I'm Dave Scott Peters, creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula and your coach. And today I'm going to show you how to stop working in your restaurant and start leading it so you can finally get your life back. Mindset shift number 1, stop managing tasks and start developing people. Managers focus on the next ticket, the next schedule, the next fire to put out. Leaders focus on developing people who can handle those things without them. If you're answering every single question, signing off on every order, and redoing work because it's faster if you do it yourself, you're training your team to depend on you instead of thinking for themselves. You're managing, not leading. That's what one of my members, Stefano, learned the hard way. For years, he thought leadership meant being involved in every decision. But once he gave his new kitchen manager clear systems and the authority to enforce them, everything changed. That manager handled a tough employee issue on his own and handled it better than Stefano would have. For the first time, Stefano said, "I feel like someone finally has my back." That's the lesson. When you empower your managers with systems and authority, you stop being the firefighter and start being the leader. Mindset shift number 2, stop thinking your presence equals performance. You being in the restaurant all the time isn't what makes your restaurant run well. It's the systems, the accountability, and the leadership habits you built. If your restaurant falls apart when you're gone, it's not because you're indispensable, it's because you haven't built leaders. Leadership is about teaching your team how to think. When you delegate outcomes, not tasks, you train them to solve problems. When you demand clarity, not perfection, you build consistency. And when you hold them accountable, not hostage, you create a culture that runs on ownership, not fear. I had a great coaching conversation with George, a seasoned restaurant pro who knows the business inside and out. George told me straight up, "I've done all this before. I know the systems. I've used them." And I told him, that's not the problem. The question is, are your managers doing them? Because his next level wasn't learning the systems. It was leading people to use them. I told him, I don't want you doing inventory anymore. I want it brought to you with your managers ready to explain what they found and what they're going to do about it. That's leadership. It's not about doing the work, I should say. It's about developing the people who do. Mindset shift number 3, stop being the hero. Every restaurant has one. The owner swoops in and fixes everything. Who jumps on the line, runs food, saves the day. It feels good. It feeds the ego. It kills your business. Because if your restaurant needs a hero every day, you haven't built a team. You've built dependence. When you stop being the hero and start being the coach, you empower others to win the day without you. That's when you know you've become a leader. And here's what I've learned coaching for over 2 decades. When you lead your team, you lead yourself out of the grind. That's what the Restaurant Prosperity Formula is all about: leadership, systems, training, accountability, and taking action. It's not just how you grow your restaurant, it's how you get your life back. So stop managing every shift. Start leading your people, because the day you do that is the day your restaurant stops running on you and starts running because of you. This is how you go from manager to leader, and finally from chaos to control. If that resonated with you, stick with me in this Restaurant Leadership and Mindset series, because in the next video, we're going to talk about why most restaurant owners stay stuck and how to finally break free. Be sure to join me live every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube, travel schedule permitting, where I'll get you pumped about the upcoming weekend, get you excited about crushing your goals and finding the motivation to be best you possible. Plus, I'll answer your burning questions live.